Hello there, how are ya? Hasn't been too long since the last video, talking about the Super League, which just disbanded about 2 hours after I put up that video, so that's good news. Today is a story day. It's a day for a story. It's story time on this lovely day. So this story takes place when I'm about 16 years old, and me and a group of friends. Joe was there. Joe, who you may remember from other videos, he broke my tailbone, like the good friend that he is. Another friend, Abdul. So we go to Dublin in the winter for this kind of fun fair place with roller coasters. It's called FUNDERLAND. We go there to have a good time, go on roller coasters and the such and the like. So the fun begins. Go on this first ride, and I immediately I feel unwell. I have suffered with car travel sickness since I was but a young child, since I was a baby. I remember my dad told me a story once, or my mother, one of the parents, you know, one of the two, one of the 7 parents, said that he was driving, or she was driving, whoever it was. One of the parents was driving, and one of the parents told me that they looked in the mirror at me in the car seat in the back, and they could just see that, just like a fountain of vomit coming out of like a little baby. Like, how could a baby hold so much vomit? But anyway, yeah, so it's my whole life. I've always had travel sickness, car sickness. But it hasn't stopped me from doing things I shouldn't have done. So anyway, get on this first roller coaster, and I'm enjoying the first 70 seconds. I enjoy it immensely. This is great, it's worth it. What a great day with my friends. The next few seconds on the ride, I was not enjoying it. I was like, oh God, oh no, this feels awful. Luckily the ride ended, and I got off. I was like, oh Jesus, I do not feel well. I'm unwell. So I was like, you guys go on the next one, I'm gonna take a breather. And then I was like, I'm feeling okay, I'll try one more. So I tried another one, and this one was kind of like, it was just on a track, and it was kind of like a cup-shaped one, so you were in a circle. You're in a circle going around, just like every time there was a turn, the thing would turn, and then you would go around the track and stuff like that. So I got on that, and I was like, oh my God, this roller coaster has cured me. I feel great, I feel fine. Until the next one. So the next one is basically a big square, right? Huge square platform. So it's on the ground, huge square platform. And on this square are 4 smaller squares. And then on these smaller squares, there are, I think, like 2 rows of 5 seats to sit in. So the way this ride works is that the big square would turn, the 4 smaller squares would also turn the opposite direction, and then the chairs that you sat in themselves, the row of 5, they would also spin in the opposite direction again to the little square. So it's 3 layers of spinning. So I got on. I was thinking, I feel great. That last one, the turny one, that's saved me. I feel great. Because of there's the 5 seats, I sit in the middle. Looking back, poor move, poor choice. My 2 friends, Joe and Abdul, are to my left, and there's 2 completely random Dublin girls on my right. So the ride begins, so the big square, and starts to spin. Then the 4 smaller squares start to spin the other way. And then the seats start to spin even the 3rd way. So it's just madness. So 3 tough layers of gravity spinning. Didn't take long before I started to feel unwell. Like, oh God, this is awful. And I was like, Did you see that burp? That was a great timed burp. I was wearing this lovely hoodie. I know it's coming and there's nothing I can do to stop it. I try to, but the sick comes, and it comes with force. Please look away now if you have an uneasy stomach. If you don't like hearing about these stories, please, just like the video now and leave. The sick starts to come out of my mouth, but because there's so much gravity, because of all the spinning, it comes out and goes around my face, backwards into my hood. It's awful, it's disgusting. But I'm not really concerned about the disgusting nature of being covered in my own vomit. The quantity of vomit was just unbelievable. It just kept coming and coming and coming. And it probably feels like more because I was getting covered in it. So it became so much that the hood then overflowed and went down my back. Still spinning. This whole time, it's still spinning. My friends are like, yeah, this is great. Girls on my right like, yeah, this is great. And then me in the middle, like, oh, kill me. And that's when it starts, because of the 2 layers of gravity spinning to the right. So it started to flick off that way because of the spinning onto these unknown Dublin girls. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, uh-oh. But I'm, again, covered in my own sick. It's going down my back into my lovely hoodie. And yeah, so I wasn't really too concerned about them. The ride just goes on and on and on. Just so much spinning. And after a while, there's just no ammunition left. There's nothing left to vomit. So I'm just like, just covered. So we get off. I like stagger off. I'm like, oh God. The 2 guys to my right, Joe and Abdul, they're like, ah, that was great. What do we go on next? And then these 2 girls, oh, that was fun. Yeah, is there something in your hair? Oh, what is it? Did one of you guys just grabbing their hair? Like, what is this? And then they're looking at each other like, it's on you as well. What is this? And they're like, they just say it out loud. They're not even asking anyone. It's like, did one of you guys get sick? And I'm just like, oh yeah, sorry. And then they react fairly. It's like, oh my God, what the f***? This is you disgusting what the f***? I was too sick to care. I was like, oh yeah, sorry. I was also covered in it. They weren't very sympathetic to me being covered in it, which is fair. And I don't know where they went. They just ran off in angry tears. Day ruined. My 2 friends immediately start laughing. They immediately start laughing because these girls have just gone off. They're just furious and they hate me forever. I assume they still hate me now. But I remember like seeing them after I staggered off the ride, and they were just so confused, grabbing their hair, like, what could this be? So then I go to the bathroom. Awful bathrooms. Obviously, it's like a fun fair place. Obviously, the bathrooms aren't in top nick. And I just start like washing my face with freezing cold water. So cold. Washing my hood, and I was there for ages. I kept going back throughout the day because my friends didn't leave. Obviously, we didn't leave. I'm the only one who have suffered. They're not covered in sick. They're happy to keep going. And then for the rest of the day, I just stood there. Cold, because I couldn't wear my sick covered hoodie, and I was just in a t-shirt because the hoodie was so warm. So this is middle of winter, coming up to Christmas, freezing, and my friends are just going on all the rest. It's been a great day, this is great. And then there's just me just slowly recovering throughout the day. Still got this sick smelling hoodie. Awful. And that's the story of the time I got sick on 2 random girls. And then my friends enjoyed their day so much. They had one of the best days. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to see more videos like this.